Hey, steadfast people. This is Elsie Cardell with Believe and Receive, your weekly inspiration for your daily activation. Today's topic is patience is a part of the work. Patience is a part of the work. What's your dream you want to happen more than anything in the world? What are the deepest desires of your heart and the deepest worries because of a fear those dreams won't come true? Maybe you desire to get married, have children, start a business, become a millionaire, overcome a health challenge, or save enough money to travel across the world. An inspirational I recently read from Bible.com stated, "Whatever the desires of your heart, it's never too late to receive them. No matter how old you are or how long you've been waiting, you can live the life you've always dreamed of." But here's where most get hung up. They have a desire, pray for it, maybe even have the faith to receive it. But when time ticks away, they grow weary and start to give up. That's where the fruit of patience comes in. Have you ever seen a baby born 2 weeks into the mother's pregnancy? Entrepreneurs usually don't become a billionaire the first month they launch their business. Or sport franchises don't win a championship the first year they're in existence. For all of the Cub fans who are well aware of the 108 years it took before they won the World Series in 2016, you all know firsthand no desired outcome happens overnight. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. called his deepest desire to gain equality for all a dream. Moses called his deepest desire a promised land. It took 40 years wandering in the wilderness before Moses' people finally got to the land of milk and honey. In 1955-56, Rosa Parks and thousands of resilient black people engaged in the Montgomery bus boycott, committing to carpooling and walking miles upon miles for over 381 days. Had they quit a month in or got weary for what they were hoping for that didn't happen yet, they never would have sustained the economic pressure long enough to cripple the local Montgomery economy and succeed in integrating the Montgomery buses. The most undervalued attribute in all of this happening is patience. The inspiration on Bible.com stated, "Most people think patience is sitting and waiting without getting frustrated, but that isn't quite it. Patience isn't passive. It is very active. Patience is persevering in your faith, which means you aren't letting anything or anyone talk you out of what you're believing for. And while you're waiting, you obey God's commands all along the way." I'm here to tell you, even Rosa Parks sitting at the front of the bus was very much an action of conviction, power, and movement. So the ELSIE-ISM for the week is, I don't worry about anything I can't change. Too many of us want tender fall off the bone roast, but we want to cook it in the microwave. The first step in marinating and preparing the roast. And then when you do all you can do, you got to put it on simmer, turn it down, leave it there, and chill out. Part of the issue with patience is we want it to happen now. But isn't it ironic? The older we get, the more patient we become, even though we have less time. Old folks don't worry nearly as much as younger folks half their age do. Why? Because the elders are wise enough to appreciate life's flow as it is. Now, the real purpose of patience is when you don't know when the answer will appear. We can't see the roast, the oven, or the timer in life. It is the unknowns that shake our patience. So here are 3 P's to exercising patience no matter what. 1, pause. Anxiety attacks only require you to just pause and breathe. Patience is understanding your power is in the stillness of the physical to fully activate the spiritual. And 2, practice. Just like anything else, you gotta practice. It ain't just gonna happen. So next time you're in a major traffic jam running late, practice a little rush hour woosah. And 3, peace. Surrender. Peace doesn't get you any faster to the destination, but it helps you manage the trip. Know you've done everything you could to prepare for achieving your dream, like a roast, and just turn down the simmer and surrender to God's Spirit guiding every decision, and just be. Remember, get busy living your purpose because your power is in the now, and now is always today. This is Elsie Cardell with Believe and Receive, your weekly inspiration for your daily activation. For more of my inspiration, including this segment, go to my YouTube channel, Elsie Cardell Empowerment, and listen every Sunday at 11:55 a.m. and again at 5:55 p.m. on Monday, right here on the FM Omni channel, 95.1 Chicago, your heartbeat for soul.